Hello, yet again, my friends, and welcome back to D&D.
It's D&D!
Dynamite. Is that what you're doing?
I have
Two
no
completely different songs.
Oh.
So hello. When we left off, all these faggots were fucking dying.
I mean, like, Dip wasn't.
Actually, you guys
fine.
handled that fight relatively well, considering your first level.
Yeah, Finn. We sure showed him. We're all only half dead. Except for Grunk.
Hey, technically I lost no health, so I'm happy.
Well, yeah, you did kind of snipe those two boys, which was really impressive. Enough about the last session, though. We're in it for this session. It's okay, I've got a cough. Again. Let's fucking head up north then, I suppose. We've saved the mill.
Okay, so
Have
Oh,
we?
wait, no, hang on, I want to loot these bodies.
I
So
think
there's another building off to
I
the
think you
side,
already
I think.
did.
You already looted them.
Okay.
I forgot so that you could do this. Would you like to perform what's it called? An insight roll into gauging how much value you think that all this loot might actually be worth?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Insight Artorias, that's a +1 to insight. How much you think you can get per scimitar? That is a roll of 19 total.
Let me tell you something, right? I've been around. I actually was a presenter on The Real Deal and the Antiques Roadshow. So
Come on down, the price is right.
From analysing all the scimitars, they're in fairly poor condition. They are, and even weapons in good condition as it stands will only usually sell for about half the going market value if you're not a professional merchant. So you're looking to be getting probably around about 2.5 gold per scimitar for melting down purposes.
oh, that's actually not that bad. I thought it'd be worse. Yeah, okay, I'm happy with this.
The going market value for a scimitar is 25 gold.
Okay.
But you also know that the same blacksmith. If you just give a big sack of scimitars to a blacksmith, he's probably going to tell you to piss off.
Yeah, so I'll just have to sell one to him and come back with a different mustache each time. Roll disguise. Roll disguise. Roll disguise. Each one of us can go in with 2 scimitars. Hello, I want to show you a scimitar. I'll give you 2
Comes out with some
coins.
magic beans.
He comes back, I got the magic beans. Fuck's sake, Dip. Plants them outside, grows into a beanstalk, he climbs up there, and he becomes the giant
Oh no.
that Jack will kill in the next 50 years.
So, are you guys gonna leave the mill?
Yeah,
I'd like to see what's in that little
we're
building
gonna stay
to
in
the
there
side.
forever.
Okay.
Everyone
hold on a minute.
spoke at
Are you
once,
keeping
and I have
track
no
of all? Are you keeping track of all the scimitars that you're picking up?
No.
No. Okay.
Finn, are you keeping track of all the scimitars I'm picking up?
Apparently I am. You've got 3.
There you go, problem solved.
For some reason I can't do anything on the map. Show my ruler.
I don't know what to say.
There he is, it's King Amadeus. Anyway, I want to make good headway this episode. Because last episode, well, I mean, okay, so in the episodes we've attacked some kobolds in the first one. We got to a tunnel in the second one.
Whoops.
We got out the tunnel in the third one and came here. And that's all of them, I think.
Oh.
We've moved from one side of town to the other in 3 episodes.
Jesus.
Well, I mean, we're only doing 2-hour sessions, so...
But that's 6 hours to get from one side of town to the other.
Yeah, that's like a whole day.
I can do that here in like 10 minutes.
You're right, well why don't you do it now? You're in the game.
Right. So what do you guys want to do?
I'd like to check out that building to the left, personally.
Right. You check out this building to the left.
I just don't fucking talk anymore, that's cool. Ben's party leader now.
You go, Ben.
You guys
I
can
was
go off
always
and do your
better.
own thing. I want to go check out the building.
Alright, let him go on his own, he can die. We've got Dip. Wait, there was a building to the left?
Yes, all this time. It's just an office. There's a desk in there.
Why does a
chair.
mill have a fucking office?
I don't know.
I don't know, but I bet you there's gold in that desk.
I bet you there's a desk. I'm gonna reload roll 20 because it's being a
Right.
bit buggy.
Would you like to search the office then?
Sure, why not?
Sure. Okay. You search the office. What's your searching?
Should I roll a dice? Investigation is +5.
Yeah. Roll investigation.
Never mind, I don't search the office.
What did you roll?
1.
Yeah.
You find fuck all.
Hey, I
can't
want
even find the
to
desk.
go in there and search Finn.
Okay. You go in there and
Hooray.
you go in there and you search. Investigation, which is +1 for you. You roll a 14, making it a 15. There's fuck all in the office.
Okay. Hey, Grunk. I think there's fuck all in the office. I'm role-playing, guys.
This is an office?
you actually have your hands over your eyes. I'm searching.
Okay.
What office?
Oh, I thought this was the bathroom.
Just start pissing in the corner.
You piss in the drawer of the desk. Oh my god, a priceless tapestry!
Right,
don't want it
ruining my
anymore.
carpet round.
I'm not doing anything.
where are you guys headed?
North. You see where in town where we were gonna go anyway.
Right, so you're gonna go here and then go up there.
Absolutely.
I can't actually see anything. Let me restart roll 20.
Oh, okay. Right.
Like
so-
mine's frozen in the windmill.
Okay, that's weird. So yeah, you come out, you head down this road. What happens? Do you die? Let's have a look.
Let's find out.
Um,
I think we can handle one more round of combat before we need to go back and ask for more help from the dwarf.
There we go.
as you come down, you come down here, completely unharmed.
Oh,
Actually, are you? No, you're not being stealthy, are you? You're just walking down the middle of the road.
let's be stealthy, guys.
Okay, I think I can do that.
All right.
You want to roll for
Find
stealth,
something.
do you?
Sure.
All right.
Hang on a sec.
Now remember, Dip, be quiet.
Alston rolls stealth. It's a 6 total. I'll just keep that roll.
Fuck me.
I'll just use that roll to.
Well, what if like he walks in the middle of the street and the rest of us figure out we can like sneak around in the back alleys?
I got a 9, so...
What do I roll?
It doesn't really matter because Alston got a 6. That's
yeah, but
pretty
like
much lower.
I can split off from them and like go along the fucking buildings or something. Move around in the shrubbery.
If you're yeah, okay, but you're going to be in the same.
If they get attacked, I can like come in with a sneak attack.
I suppose actually yes. Okay, so you roll stealth. You got a 14, making it a 17.
I fucking
That's not bad.
blend into the darkness.
I'm not. Is anybody else going to branch off, or are they going to stick?
No, I got a 9 anyway, so it wouldn't be worth it.
Should I?
Yeah, you can come with me.
Yeah, I'll go with what's his name?
Unless you roll low on stealth. In that case, fuck off. I'll be hiding in a bush. You'll come up to me. Fuck off! Fuck off! You're not stealthy. Fuck off!
Stop being all about.
Eric, you roll a 5, making it an
Hello! No!
What are you doing in that bush? Shh!
8. Dip rolls a 19.
Dip picks up the bush and puts it on his head while I'm inside of it.
Dip is a
How is
ninja.
Dip so stealthy?
And you want to know the best thing? His modifier makes it a 20.
Every single
Dip
time.
is a shadow in the night.
Eric, not Eric, Artorius, as you branch off and you jump into a bush, you look back on the rest of the party to see how they're getting on. You're like, where did Dip go?
He's under me. He's wearing the bush on his head as camouflage, and I didn't even notice him pick me up.
Okay, so you head down here. As you come up this road, coming the opposite direction are a bunch of humans, not dressed in robes.
Kill them anyway.
I put down the firebolt.
Are a bunch of humans, not dressed in robes, but armed with shields and swords. They look like villagers.
They walk right past Dip with a bush on his head and a small man sticking out of it, and they don't notice a fucking thing. He's like, he's stood, like, he's not even to the side, he's just stood behind a lamppost that covers, like, 1% of him.
They approach Alston, who didn't realise that he wasn't hidden, walking down the middle of the road.
Sneaking out in the open street.
And to cut a long conversation short, they say they're here as they observed the actions going on at the mill, and they are some villagers to relieve the defense of it.
What defense?
Who was defending this?
We left it. They can burn it down now for all we care. We just got the EXP out of it.
But they mention that Governor Nighthill was looking for your party's services.
Wait, hang on a minute. Is he the old man?
He's the old man.
Okay, Nighthill. I should write down the names of these people. All right. So what? Hang on. We're already doing his services. We're helping people.
Well, he wanted something specifically for you to do.
So we have to go all the way back now.
That's what he wants.
Who here has got like a sort of like selfish alignment?
Wouldn't that be me?
I don't know about my alignment, but let me look at my my traits.
Eric is definitely a selfish person, but aren't you like? Don't you want to be like the hero of the people?
Oh yeah, he's definitely a selfish person.
I'm selfish, but I also want to be a hero.
Hang on a minute.
Let's see.
The lawful neutral.
No, you know what? There's nothing in this about you
being selfish,
caring about people.
Oh, caring about people.
You could just go fucking loot these houses if you wanted to.
Well, there's nothing really about in any of yours where you stating you specifically care about people.
I care about people.
There's me being a good person that states.
Yeah,
that.
there's the good alignment, which kind of...
I'm so good at stealing. Oh, you're lawful though, so you can't. Okay, never mind. You play by the rules. So you wouldn't like go into a house and be like, oh, a nice brooch.
I mean, yeah, I play by the rules. I don't tell other people to. I look at Dip.
The others. So yeah, they after telling Alston that they head off. They keep going towards the mill. What do you do?
Can me and Dip hear this from our secluded spot right next to them, out in the open, but somehow invisible?
Yes.
Okay. I guess we'll go back then.
Wait. Where am I stood beside Alston right now? Walking with him while he's sneaking around in the middle of the road?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
We're that good.
Hey, Alston! I'm sneaking, lad.
And I say, no, you're not.
Alright, let's go back.
You head back to the tunnel.
You don't know how to sneak. You never had a childhood, so you never played hide or seek. So you're just looking around at all of us going. You're like, what is this? What are you doing?
Oh. Well, no.
Do I do it too?
I suppose I'm a wood elf, so I would be pretty sneaky when I'm in nature. I mean, you see
I guess a
animals,
bush
they're
doesn't
pretty
count.
Sneaky. Animals are pretty sneaky.
Ralph, just because you're a wood elf, you don't be so fucking self-racist. It doesn't mean you in the woods all the time being all fucking sneaking shit.
He can't be racist. He is a wood elf, so he can't be racist against wood elves.
Yeah, I can't be racist against my own race.
Can I be
Stop
racist?
being so racist.
I hate white people.
But are you a white person?
Yeah.
Right, so you make it back to the tunnel.
Oh, sweet. No, nothing happens.
You black supremacist.
So
nothing.
mine and Dip's amazing stealth is completely wasted.
You make it back to the tunnel. And
Can I just go in through the front door with all this stealth that I got?
I just
would
look
make
around
you
and I
roll
say,
again.
"Where's Dip? Why are you floating?"
You enter through the tunnel and you start making your way back to the keep.
Great. I think Dip is John Cena.
Can I
speak to Grunk?
It's a very profound assessment.
Actually, can I speak to Alston?
Go ahead. How do you grab his attention?
I would like to. Well, I mean, like obviously I'm invisible right now, so I would like to like lean off Dip's shoulders down to. He's very far down actually. I'd like to slide off Dip's shoulders and walk up to him and go, "Hey, Alston."
You know you're gonna break stealth when you go into the tunnel. But
how? It's dark in there. No one could ever find me.
No
one would find Dip in the tunnel. He just occupies the whole thing.
He says, "Oh, I."
So, how do you wind up with this Theodore guy anyway?
It's nothing. It's nothing too exciting. Theodore just needed a guide to Greenest, and I was happy to oblige.
Huh.
For some coin, which is still owe me, by the way.
Oh yes, how much coin did I owe you?
Coin.
We can sort out the details later. It's not the time or the place.
Huh.
Well, actually, it's completely the place because I brought you to where you bloody wanted to be.
So, how come you started learning magic anyway? This is directed towards Grunk, by the way.
Oh, I was gonna say.
I am the Wizard Alston!
What are you talking about, you fucking Egypt?
Well, I've just always liked the thought of knowledge and just being better than my ancestors.
Huh. I mean, for one of you people...
Just thinks back to running into a room and hitting something with a stick.
I mean, for one of, you people, that's pretty cool. That's very impressive.
What do you mean, you people? I mean, what are you trying to suggest?
That you're an orc. Or at least a half-orc.
I am indeed a half-orc.
Well, there you go, then.
My father was a very brave but not very smart man.
Old Grungle Grunk. Pappy Grunky. He would run into battle screaming, but he always ran the wrong way. Alright, that's all the questions for now.
I was basically suggesting he decided it would be a good idea to have sex with a female orc.
May I interject? May I,
Yeah, go ahead.
So, I look at Grunk and I say, may I ask, why do you have a knife attached to your staff?
For stabbing.
Yeah, I didn't really question it. It seems self-explanatory. I mean, I don't think he wants to be fucking slicing up chicken fillets from a distance, you know?
Yeah,
the spears were too expensive.
I find it better to stab things with armor than hit them, because they don't seem to notice when I hit them.
Well, that's all I really want.
Has anyone got any questions for me? I mean, I have a character, don't worry about it.
I think I've already asked about you before.
Why is your sword so big?
'Cause...
Well, let me tell you, many women have asked him that question.
Well, it's because I'm small, I can stab it into the ground and hide behind it as a shield. Also because it looks cool.
But surely it's difficult to use.
I mean, like, I need to use both hands, but it's not that bad. I mean, you've seen what I've done with it. It's just kind of... I've just always liked having big, hard things in my hands.
Yes, well...
I don't know. Why do you have a staff if you like stabbing things, you know?
Because I'm a wizard. Every wizard needs a staff,
Exactly.
glasses, and a hat.
And I need a sword. And I was like, well, I'll get a big one. Plus, this is the only one that was on sale. I'm not very rich, and let's just say I had to do some questionable things to get the funding for this.
I'm sure as questionable as they are, I don't want to ask.
I sniff you and I go, yeah, that's quite evident that you're not rich.
Scum.
You half-blood piece
You know, the meat ain't the
shit.
only thing that's shit around here.
Ooh, big man.
Ooh, big boy with his big boy pants! I was trying to befriend you about the whole fucking Bahamut thing, you fucking piece of shit. I like how no one has asked me how I know Fireball as well.
I did at the beginning.
And I didn't answer.
Yeah, so I decided not to ask again.
Oh, I just thought now that we trust each other more.
Have you ever used Fireball in front of me?
No.
No, okay.
No, because
I wouldn't ask it then.
Fair enough. Alright. That's it.
Okay. Everybody may gain inspiration.
Woo.
Yay!
Except those who already have it.
Do I already have... No, I used mine, didn't I?
Yeah, you do. You do have it.
Sweet.
Do I have it?
Yes.
I mean, I definitely have it now. Since
I'm not going to give Alston it.
What are you going to give Dip it?
I don't feel that inspired, lad. Dip already has a wellspring of inspiration.
So,
Dip is basically a superhero.
So, you make it back to the keep, and it's getting pretty dark actually by this point. When you arrived in the town, it was sundown. So now the sky has gone rather dark, and the moon is rising. Everything seems to be calm. There's no screaming of pain as paramedics attend to fatal wounds in the makeshift hospital anymore.
Because anyone that was in that much pain has been put out of their misery.
And do you go outside at all?
Is there anything to do outside?
Well, for the sake of searching.
Can I use some perception and look out the window to see what there is before I bother? Because I already had a plan for what I wanted to do before anything else.
You can tell just by looking that it's that no one's milling about per se. There's definitely a few people along the parapet keeping a watch out, but nobody seems to be on high alert. Things have calmed down.
It's a bit odd for a siege. Is anyone guarding the secret entrance, by the way?
There was one man and one guard in front of it.
Okay, good.
Who you seem to shock awake when you emerged from it.
Less good. When I did, could I retcon in that I said, you should probably stay awake if you're on guard duty?
Well, he wasn't. I say shock awake. He wasn't asleep. He was just clearly not paying attention.
You should probably pay attention if you're on guard duty.
Yes, yeah, you're totally right. Sorry.
I like how easily, a whole bunch of kobolds and cultists managed to find it when we were there. Eric wasn't there for that, was he? No, you weren't, were you? No, you wasn't. Yeah, we walked out there and there was an army waiting for us.
Oh.
Okay. Now you walked out. They wouldn't have found it if you hadn't sneezed.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
What? You make a very good point. It's okay, Grunk. I love you. All right. Well, I would like to see if there's a dragon chest set around then.
Dragon chest, you say?
Dragon chest set. You should. You're meant to be. You're here because what's his name?
I don't give a fuck about him. Already.
But you came here anyway.
I'm here to play chess.
Yeah, because he told us to come back, and it's like we already went and saved the mill.
Ooh, I think I accidentally shut down Roll20.
He doesn't even know we're there yet. Just have a quick game of Dragon Chef. Fine, I'll go see fucking Nighthill.
No, but I wanted to play
No,
Tyrannosaurus.
play. I just thought you might have forgotten what you were there
Well,
for.
we'll see him first, see what he wants, and if we've got time to play a game of Dragon Chess, I want Ralph to teach me how to play Dragon Chess.
Okay. Give me 2 seconds.
I crack my knuckles and I say, I haven't played Dragon Chess in ages.
I've never played before, I just own one. Wait, do you have a set on you?
Who, me?
He should do.
Yes, I do.
Let me check.
I think.
He's at least proficient. I'll say he does anyway.
Strength, stealth, survival, Dragon Chess.
Some great proficiencies.
You don't own a Dragon Chess set. You just have a... What does the Scroll of Pedigree do?
Scroll. Oh, that's just something related to your background.
Flash it at people.
Look at
like,
how
do you
important
know who
I
I am?
Yeah, that's actually what it is.
I figured as much. By the way, I think if you click on these, you can make rolls. Oh, no. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, you can make, like, rolls here. That's cool.
Wow.
You can make a strength saving throw. That was a terrible one.
Right, so you go looking for Governor Nighthill. Oh, pardon me.
Hey Finn, we can make our own rolls.
Yeah, I know you can, but I don't trust computer generated dice rolls. Well, I guess they're 3D, so it's kind of a bit more believable. What do you guys think? Would you like to make your own rolls, or be using the 3D dice system?
Are you okay rolling for us, or do you think this is better?
I'm okay rolling for you.
Oh, okay, fine. Less effort for me. It would give people a visual, but I suppose we can tell them. Anyway, so what now? I'm going to go see him. Is anyone coming with me? Because I'm pretty sure I'm the only one he's met.
Yeah, sure. I'm interested to see this man.
Who the fuck is this? Is that a pointy wizard's hat?
I'll go see him as well.
Yeah, and you can't have it.
Would Eric have met him when he first came here? I imagine being a lord.
I would have, wouldn't I?
Yes, you would have. You would have met him.
You're old
So yeah,
friends.
you would know who he is. Give me 2 seconds.
When you mention his name, I go, that sounds familiar.
You met him like an hour ago. Is he one of those like above average peasants? Quite.
Pretty much.
He's the mayor of the town. Yes, above average.
The queen of all the lands is probably a peasant, Eric.
Well, he's just a lord. Well, I mean, you're a prince, aren't you?
Yeah.
Oh.
I shall someday be king.
If
Yeah, but he's the best prince.
I can't wait to be king. So you go looking for Governor Nighthill and you find him very easily. I will remind everybody of a description of... Well, I will give Ralph a description of him.
Yeah, refresh my memory, please.
Yeah, he's old. He's an old man. I can't remember my exact description of him now. But he's an old man. You can tell about 60 years old. He has one arm in a sling. He has one arm in a sling, and one side of the right side of his face and head are heavily bandaged from injuries. And his light blue tunic is stained with dry blood. Yeah, it's had time to dry.
You still haven't changed? What's wrong with you?
I look at him when I say, "Oh yes, now I remember you."
Don't look like much of a mayor.
So you approach as you approach him.
He's a subpar above average peasant.
He snaps his fingers with his good hand and says, "Ah, yes, I've what'd you say?"
I love the idea that Eric has this overly complicated hierarchy for peasants. But then it doesn't matter like where you are on this hierarchy scale, you're all still scum to him.
You're 1 and 1.
It's like the difference between two breeds of fungus. Sure, you can identify them, but they're still fungus.
You just need to know the ones that are poisonous. And
Oh yes, you're a lesser spotted toadstool, and this one is a red cap. I don't give a fuck. You're both a plague.
I bet even
I take out
Eric's.
the scroll.
I bet even his mother and father are considered scum to him.
Yeah, you don't get along with your parents, do you, Eric?
Not very much.
Why is that? Do you remember?
Well,
Eddie, you can ask that in character.
Yeah, I don't actually remember.
Well, he can make it up. Anyway, he snaps his fingers with his good hand as you approach. He said, "Oh yes, I've been looking for you."
He hasn't fucking left the keep. Don't bullshit me.
Wasn't looking very hard.
We were down the road.
I look around and I say, "So where are your horses then?" Oh wait, this guy doesn't own horses, does he?
Maybe, I don't know. I didn't see a. Was there a stable downstairs?
Would there be a stable in the keep?
How much of above average is he?
What do you mean?
He's not very above average. He's just the mayor of this little town.
Oh, so he probably
It's a bumfuck nowhere town.
Oh, he probably doesn't own horses then. He might own a pig or two.
There was a stable downstairs, but it was empty.
Like I said, a pig or two. They've probably eaten them by now.
He owns a dip.
Is your nose long enough for you to look down upon all these people this much?
He actually has to he's like the letter A without the line in the middle in how he's leaned back in disgust. He drags his fucking head along the floor. Anyway, I'd like to go up to Nighthill and shake his hand, his good hand.
Hey,
buddy! Ah!
He shakes it back. First of all, thank you so much for the effort that you have put in for the town.
Yeah, we did what we can.
The people, a family who came back told me of what you had done. I'm truly grateful. And the mill, thank you so much.
Well, that's good. I was ready to shoot him.
and then I say, tell me they didn't try the mead.
Do you actually say that?
No. Yeah, sure, I'll say that.
You're gonna insult this man's mead while he's under siege.
Of course.
I love you.
That's the sort of guy I am.
You said no, they haven't. Why would you say?
And I say,
It's been very weird. We've offered it 5 times, but they keep saying no. It's fucking when you said that to them. Villagers will remember this.
No, we haven't even given them any mead. Why would you suggest that?
Don't worry about it. It's something you said earlier. Anyway,
Okay.
so you wanted to see us for something. By the way, these are my associates. This is Theodore Maxilius Grunk.
Yes, I've met 2 of you already.
Yeah, that would be me and Eric, right?
Yes.
We hasn't met Grunk then, so shut the fuck up. This is he likes being called Grunk, especially.
Theodore is more than fine.
Yeah, he don't listen to him. Grunk's a nice guy.
Call him Teddy.
This is what the fuck? Shut up! You ruined his character. This is
Eddie
Alston, and this is Dip. You probably know him.
Yes, Dip. How you doing, Dip? I'm fine, thank you. Has Dip been serving you well?
Dip's been a really good boy.
He's a good man, that Dip.
Man boy.
He has the most.
Is everyone just
incredible ninja skills
mesmerized
I've
by
ever
the
seen.
awe of how amazing Dip is?
Everyone loves Dip.
Give me a moment, I've lost
Actually,
something.
except for Eric. Eric would probably hate him because he's a retarded peasant.
Although I do admire him for his ninja skills.
Everyone admires him for his ninja skills.
Yeah, I was amazed when he just blended into the nature.
Just this fucking, 6.5 foot tall, fucking huge fat guy just... He Homer Simpsoned into a hedge.
Only there was no hedge. He just Homer Simpson did
He just walked backwards, and then everyone was like, where'd he go? Dip is a man who could hide behind a single leaf. He can evade you by sneaking behind a droplet of rain.
He can blend in with an ant colony.
He can cartwheel to position himself perfectly behind a buzzing bee.
Jesus.
Well, I've lost.
He can shroud himself in the wing of a fly. Some say he's around every atom.
Although we haven't invented that science yet.
Itty bit.
Itty bit?
It'd be called an itty bit.
An itty bit.
What's that from? They call them itty bits in something. Oh, yeah, that's from The Divide. Which I'm the only person on Earth who's read that, because I can guarantee you none of you have read The Divide.
I've read like a tiny bit of it.
Did you? When?
You gave me the book.
Oh.
And then I read a bit, and I said, oh, this is an interesting book.
Combine science and magic in the fun ways possible.
I don't really understand
He says, yes, there is one thing that I could really use your help with. I'd give anything to know what we're up against and why, and for that, I need prisoners.
Haven't I already identified them, though?
You have to yourself. I don't think you've actually shared this information.
Well, I think I already know what we're up against.
You do?
Yeah, I was, what was it that tipped me off? Was it the fucking huge dragon or the rose?
I'm not sure.
I think they might be a dragon cult, guys! There's a big dragon!
Wait, you say you haven't shared this before?
No, I learnt this by doing, I think it was like an insight on them or whatever. Or I can't remember what it was, but I did a check to see if I recognised them, and I did. I'd heard rumours.
Oh, so you say, oh yeah, I think that we're up against a dragon.
No,
and then,
not a dragon. I didn't fucking identify the dragon.
Oh, okay.
What is this? Is it a poodle
What
in
is
the
that
sky?
flying thing up there? It's massive!
Okay, guys.
Fly swat.
You say you think you know who we're up against?
Yeah. I recognized the cloaks that they wear. Also the dragon. I believe we're up against the dragon cult of Bahamut. Was it Bahamut or Tiamat?
No, not Tiamat.
No, Bahamut's the good one. I keep getting
Yeah.
the two confused. It's annoying.
Blasphemy.
Well, the thing is, like, Bahamut's a boss in Final Fantasy, so I keep thinking Bahamut's evil.
Oh. When I look at you and I say heretic.
Sorry.
Well, no, heresy. There you
I
go.
think we're up against the cult of Tiamat.
That would make sense.
Yeah, what would the chromatic dragon flying around?
I would like to know why. So, what I would like you to do is to go out there and find me a commander, even a low ranking one at best, just somebody affiliated with this organization.
I gotta say, taking prisoners isn't really our strong part.
If you're really not that comfortable doing it, then hold on.
Well, I mean, like, man, I kind of wish we kept that guy alive whose leg I chopped off. That was like an ideal situation.
I'm sure we can manage. We can figure something out, especially with our good old buddy Dit here.
I think they just want to capture Dip and convert him to their cause.
That's why they're here.
The only man strong enough to beat a dragon in an arm wrestle. Dip is Tiamat incarnate.
What a twist.
Dip has become Death Destroyer of Worlds!
So, you really don't think? Is there anything that I can do to convince you to do this? I mean, I'd like to know what it is I'm up against. Even if you could get the information yourself from someone who you capture temporarily, I just like to know what it is we're up against.
We'll see what we can do while
Listen.
we're rescuing villagers.
You've been good to us. You let us come into your keep. You sheltered us. We'll do what we can for you, but I will ask that you give me and my friends here a night's rest first.
That hand to heart, that I will give you that.
Then all I can promise is that we'll do our best.
Okay.
Can I interject?
Yes, go ahead.
As well as rest, can I have some food? Because I'm starving right now.
And some of the good mead.
Yeah.
I know you're keeping it in the basement. I saw it in the tunnel when we came in.
No. Instead I say, no mead this time, just water. Or wine. Just no mead.
We can offer you food. I'm afraid it would not be of the highest quality, but...
Fuck off.
Don't even look at me. Protect yourself.
Then fuck off, and you turn around and walk.
Do you actually say that?
Yeah, sure.
He looks like you have just offered to shit in his pillowcase.
I'm sorry about Eric. He...
Such blasphemy.
He's a spoiled brat.
It's not blasphemy, he's not God!
Not blasphemy, that's what...
Such blasphemy.
I am Tiamat!
I turn to the old man and just go, I apologize for our friend. He's a bit of a spoiled brat.
He's not really a friend, per se.
Such ill words. I should cast you from the keep for this.
Hey, he's not with us, man. Your dwarf guy sent him with us.
He was looking at Eric. That wasn't
Eric's gone. He fucked off. He's gone.
Oh, he left.
He walked downstairs. He's out of here.
Oh, I didn't hear that bit.
Well, reroll character.
Such an ill-mannered person.
Well,
I should cast him from the keep for this.
If you do that, he can't help us get information for you. So he might be a bit of a... excuse my language, he might be a bit of a fucking cunt, but he gets the job done.
I shout, what, you say? Do I hear you say that?
No, you don't.
Okay.
Stay out of it now, you've done enough.
Because you've left with the intention of not conversing in this anymore, so you would not be keeping an ear out.
You just like lean in like, yeah? I was listening.
Tell you what though, I will see to it that your dinners are at least tended to with some extra care.
Thank you. Give him some shit. Give him the mead. Don't even give him food. Just give him the mead.
All right, you back into the hospital. You are so what's you're told that if you go back into the hospital and wait around, that you will be served.
Okay, I would like to go find Eric.
I'd like to find a bed.
It's not a big keep, so you do manage to find Eric. There are beds in the hospital.
You know, you probably shouldn't have said that to him. He is kind of our host right now.
So what? He's a peasant.
Yeah, you're gonna have to learn to, put that aside.
Shut up, peasant.
Okay, you know what? I will actually stab you if you say that to me, so you better take that one back.
Okay, I take it back.
Look, I mean, if you want to go outside and, fight the army of cultists sitting around the front door, you can be my guest, but I recommend you be at least a bit polite to the people who are here trying to offer you services.
I suppose you have a point.
I'm not saying go and apologize to him, but you should probably go and apologize to him.
Okay, I'll go and apologize to him.
Alright, I'm gonna go get some food. Alright, I'm gonna go. I'll be, idle now. You guys can do whatever you want.
Okay.
Well, I go and apologize to the guy.
You...
Go on.
Oh,
you find
me a word picture.
You find him on the parapet, overlooking somewhere over yonder town.
Look, man, it's been a long day. I got stabbed.
with
a man disappeared into a bush.
With a soldier pointing out something to him.
If you look over there, you'll see some bad guys. Still under siege, to be honest.
Well, I raised my voice. I raised my voice.
You brought a child, you raise him up.
Kenya.
It's a circle of life.
It's dip.
I raise my voice and I say, "My lord." Would I say that?
No, you're above him.
Although, is he a lord?
No, he's the mayor.
Oh,
He's a
Upper
governor.
peasant.
Okay.
He's a governor, so...
Just say, excuse me, Mr. Nighthill, something like that.
Excuse me, Mr. Nighthill.
He glances over his shoulder briefly before finishing up his conversation with the soldier, and he turns to you, and he very smugly, not smug, that's the wrong word. He says, "Yes."
Curtly.
Is that the word? Okay.
Yes, he says it in a curt fashion. Yes.
I say, I hope you'll excuse me for my horrible manner. It's been a long day.
It's been a long day for all of us, young one.
Isn't he like 100?
Wait, yeah, hang a minute. And he's an elf.
I may be 80 and you may have a good 40 years on me, but it's okay, young one.
It's been a long day for us all. So, I would request that you direct this anger more towards the people attacking the village.
Oh, trust me, I have.
While you are here,
Yes.
he gestures over to the parapet. Do you know what a parapet is?
Yes, it's
I know you know because we had this discussion a few sessions ago. But does Ralph know?
Ramparts. You know, the battlements. You know how the castles on the top, they have the forked bits out of stone?
Yeah.
That.
Oh, those. Okay. Yeah, he gestures towards those.
He gestures over towards the parapet, and he points over to somewhere in the town. Takes a bit of squinting because it's so dark and it's a few hundred feet away. But you make out the figure that he's pointing to. It is a woman in purple robes.
How old?
How old?
She's single?
Is she? Is she hot?
Make me a perception roll if you want to take this. If you're going to ask me that seriously.
Can I see a wedding ring from here?
Okay, I'll make a perception roll.
Does she got an apple booty?
Is she a redhead?
She got a booty, lordy. Right, perception roll. You should be good at this because you rolled a 1. Never mind.
You should be good at this. I have the eyes of a hawk. Let me just put on my glasses. I can only see hands.
You can't you can make out the figure of a woman in purple rose, but no other features, except for a great big glaive.
Oh, I have one of those.
You can make out she's carrying not a glaive, a halberd.
Oh,
okay.
I don't have one of those.
She's carrying a halberd. Before she's speaking to some cultists in robes before they then disappear behind some buildings. And he's the governor says, "That over there, we don't know who that woman is, but she's clearly commanding this force."
You say this is happening a few hundred feet away.
Is he pointing to where we were when we saved that woman? Yeah.
Yes.
Hang on, let me check how far that is.
Well, that might be too far.
It's 150 feet away.
Ah, I see. Okay.
Yeah, 150.
Wow, that's a really tiny castle. Or isn't that not even a castle?
And he said we believe
About 100 feet across.
Jesus Christ.
We believe that she is commanding this this force.
My quarters are bigger than this castle.
Right, shush. We believe that she is commanding this force. I would recommend that you do not tangle with her. If you are going to seek out information, then any one of the cultists will do for
now I want to
discovery
tangle with her.
purposes.
Yeah, now I just want to fight her.
But she's probably too strong a foe.
We got dip.
Wait, how many people are in our group? There's
me, you, Alston, Grunk, and Dip.
Dip is a guest character.
Well, if he says she's too strong as foe,
anyone that tries to remove Dip from my side will have their sides removed.
So, what happens if I say, but there's 5 of us and only 1 of her?
And all of those cultists with her.
Well, we can.
There's 5 of us and 1 of her and 50 of them and a dragon.
But ignoring all that, I think we have
myself
good
out of
chances.
this one.
The maths checks out.
I studied mathematics in the tree woods,
So,
where
do
the
you say-
real learning is.
If you could relay this information to the rest, to your friends, that would be appreciated.
boy Artorias.
I scrunch my nose up and say, "Friends? I don't need friends."
If you could relay this information to your comrades, that would be appreciated.
Peasants. Okay, I'll.
You realise that my mother was nobility in your family household, right?
You realise that I am nobility in my family household.
Yeah, so you should at least give me half respect, because half of me is like sort of almost royal.
Artorias
And
and
the other half is
Grunk.
fucked.
Artorias, Grunk, and Alston. Dip's gone to speak to fellow villagers.
Hello!
People he knows.
doing today?
No, this is when it turns out he's actually really smart. He walks up to someone. Well, hello there, lady. Fine, madam. How are you today? Oh, the
It's Professor Dip. It's Professor Dip. He's back.
Professor Dip, we've been trying to solve these fucking quantum theory equations. Oh yes, well you see, if you pass over the 1 there, you should be left with the adequate numbering.
Artorias, Alston, and Grunk, you all receive you notice everyone else around you is receiving a bowl of what you can only describe as porridge.
Fucking
You
love
receive.
porridge.
You receive. Sorry.
Great show.
I love porridge. I want to put some
You
sugar
receive. You receive. And you do receive a bowl of porridge, but it comes with. A slice of bread, topped with some herbs, and.
Is it oregano?
I don't know. Do you want it to be?
I want it to be oregano.
Then it's oregano.
Oh, I'm putting that shit in the fucking porridge, my man.
It comes pre-topped with oregano.
Oh,
Just anything that could be done to make it taste nice. Do you eat it?
no, I'm gonna throw it all over his face and say, "Fuck off."
Hey, that's my job.
I'm gonna walk up to Nighthill and I'm gonna slowly pour it on the floor in front of him. No, I'm gonna eat this up and see if I can scavenge any more off my friends.
I'm gonna eat the
It's,
shit out of this.
It's bad. The porridge itself is quite poor.
I beg to differ. It's got oregano in it.
It's quite tasteless, but the oregano is much welcomed in order to add in some flavor.
Welcomed.
Welcomed. Ooh.
That's what I say when I'm a connoisseur of pornography. I go, that facial was welcomed.
I look at the oregano in disgust.
The precision, the artistry, the way the string hangs from her lip to the tip of his dick.
You know, I'm trying to eat, but that's fine.
Are you trying to eat some welcomed oregano?
Right. So now, Eric, nobody ever comes up to offer you any food.
I'm fine with that.
So you resort to eating some rations.
Yeah.
Teach me how to play dragon chess, Daddy.
Do you actually say that?
No.
Oh, okay.
How many rations come in an explorer? It's 10, isn't it? So you're down to 9 rations.
Yeah.
Okay, so what does everyone do once they finish their meal?
I mean, like, if
I
you
go to sleep.
want, you could offer dragon chess to me.
Well, I relay the information first that the king told me about the.
He's
purple-
not a king.
I keep thinking that he's a king. He's a
Far
knight.
from a king.
Yes, he's like the opposite.
Yeah. I relay the information that the mayor told me about the purple cloaked lady.
And you also say that we're not to tangle with her?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, obviously we're gonna go tangle with her. You can't just put something like that out there and say, but don't touch the big red... I guess buttons wouldn't exist back then. It's like when your mother leaves a pie out on the windowsill and says, don't touch it. What the fuck does she think gonna happen?
And then I say, well, you may have a point. There's 5 of us and only 1 of her.
And 50 of
And
them,
50
and
of them
a dragon.
and a dragon. Do you want to go play chess?
You have chess?
I say, no, they probably have chess around here somewhere.
Yeah, but dragon chess.
You do have a dragon chess set in your pack.
I thought I didn't.
Which is weird because it's like a 3-story chessboard.
Yeah, I have looked up dragon chess. It's quite.
I wanted to get a custom set made.
It's collapsible, and you do have one. I'm going to say you do for the purposes of being interested.
Okay. Yeah, I'll play dragon chess with you. You'll have to teach. I'll play dragon chess with you. You'll have to teach me though. I've always wanted to learn. I've read a few what books I could come by in my small farming town, but
Well,
which wouldn't have been. There aren't books specifically written for dragon chess are going to be very rare.
I am very determined.
So
I've read one.
You may now do what Ben and I used to do a lot in our Storm King's Thunder campaign, and you may roll intelligence off of each other to beat each other at dragon chess.
Can I roll strength?
However,
punch?
Eric gets +2 because he's proficient.
Yes, Eric is proficient, so he gets a bonus.
Okay.
So, Eric and Artorius.
Oh, Jesus.
Wait, it's intelligence, right?
This is an intelligence test. Just the intelligence modifier, no skills.
Okay, so I get +1.
So, Artorius, you roll a 10 total.
Oh dear. So that's 11.
Yeah, that's 11.
No, 10 total.
Oh dear.
You rolled a 9. Eric, you roll a 14, making it a 17. You thrash him. You know what you're doing.
Alright,
Okay.
let's play again.
Yeah.
Okay?
That was just my first game.
Okay, Artorius, you
How
roll.
long till I get proficient in it?
I could look up rules on that, but it will take days.
Okay.
You roll 13, making it a 14 total. Eric, you roll an 11, making it a 14 total. It is a very close match. Because Eric, you made a few mistakes. You underestimated him. You thought, he doesn't know what he's doing.
Simple peasant boy. Your half-human side will weaken you.
Simple peasant boy. He doesn't know what he's doing. He doesn't know how to play. Oh shit! What's happened? Shit! I better pull out some emergency strategies. And
Hang on a minute. Aren't I technically the defender in this role?
well, he's proficient, so I'm going to say overall he manages to pull it out and wins.
I remark and say.
But he managed to get you into check a few times.
Oh, so I remark on this and I say, "Wow, you're actually quite good at this." You say this is the first time you've ever played?
Second time, we just did a game.
You say that-
fucking stupid piece of shit.
While he was close, you will admit that wasn't your best game you've ever played.
Do you want to go for a third one?
All right.
Okay.
Artorius, you roll a 12, making a 13.
Inspiration!
Are you actually going to use it?
Inspiration!
Right. You should have told me before I rolled, but I'll let you have it.
I'm sorry.
Inspiration.
Your second roll is an 11, so keeping the 13,
Oh,
making it a 14, sorry. Eric.
Inspiration.
You wouldn't.
I would.
Okay, the players
Use
want to
that
waste
in
this
combat.
bridge.
We're gonna fight an enemy we shouldn't be fighting.
You just used it.
But mine's worthless.
You're
to
my
me.
enemy right now, and I get inspiration left and right.
A 2, but your second roll is an 8.
Yeah!
Artorius beats you at Dragon Chess.
3 games! I fucking evolved, my boy! Oh, I never know how to play before, but I picked up the rules like that! Almost brought you to a draw, and then I fucking smashed you! We've wasted our inspiration.
You've wasted your inspiration.
yeah, I still got mine.
Worth it.
Okay.
Okay, wait. Wait, your name is Artorius, right?
You can call me Reese.
I look at Reese in absolute shock, and I say, "Wow, I never expected that. You are quite the proficient chess player."
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Very proficient. I'd like to shake his hand and say, maybe a bit of humbling could do you good. But it's just friendly banter.
And then I punch him.
block it with my big sword.
Then I grab the sword.
Don't ruin the moment.
Grunk is sleeping.
Okay. So now what do you two do?
Is there anywhere I can bathe with all my soap?
No.
I pack up my chest.
I would like to grab the soap and use it like deodorant on my armpits, please.
There's no running water. You can do that. You now have soap-smelling armpits.
I would like to spit in my hands and then rub my armpits with my hands to wash out some of the soap.
You now have fresh-smelling armpits.
I'd like to lodge some soap up my arse crack. Anyway, no, so that's it for me. I'd like to put my soap back in my fucking soap container kit, and I'm gonna go to sleep.
Okay. Are you gonna since this is these are extenuating circumstances because this is a siege and all, would you like to sleep in your armor?
Yes, because I have.
Yes, that would be nice.
I will tell you the upsides and downsides to this. It takes time to put armor on depending on what class it is. What kind of armor do you have? Light, medium, or heavy? You have medium. Right, medium takes 5 minutes to put on. Am I right?
Yeah, Ben? I think so.
I don't know. Yeah, you are.
Medium takes 5 minutes to put on. To don it takes 5 minutes. Bearing in mind a round in a combat is 6 seconds. You're going to be putting your arm. So a minute is 10 rounds. You're going to be putting your armor on for a long time if you get caught with your trousers around your ankles.
Okay.
But if you sleep in armor, I make you roll a survival check to see if you actually get a decent sleep.
I will take my armor off. It's only -6 AC.
And then
we get ambushed. I'll have a fresh fireball at the ready.
Eric, do you take your armor off?
I suppose so. Yes, I do.
Okay. And you go to sleep.
Wouldn't I wake up a lot earlier?
Actually, hang on a minute. Do elves need to take their armor off to meditate?
If it's cross-legged, then I suppose not.
Let me look that up. This is a good question. Equipment.
You still have 25 gold.
Yeah, I'm a rich son of a bitch.
I have 13.
I have a knife on the end of a stick. What do I win?
I don't know. I don't think it says.
Let's just say that he has to take it off to help him clear his mind.
Let me read the rules for sleeping.
Close eyes, think of sheep. What is this witchcraft?
I'm gonna say since it.
Just make a call.
Since it's heavy armor, I'm going to say that you do have to take it off.
You're in heavy armor?
I'm in heavy
Wait, is he
armor.
in heavy armor?
Hang on.
Chainmail. That's heavy, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Yep. So you're in heavy armor. I'm going to say that's a distraction to you in order to into the flow of achieving semi-consciousness.
Okay.
Okay.
It looks like a plane has joined us for this D&D game.
Right. Grunk.
I sleep.
Artorius and Alston may gain the benefits of a short rest.
Short rest?
A short rest.
We're not sleeping the whole night.
Stick with me on this. You may gain the benefits of a short rest. So anything that you get from short resting, you may get it now.
Well, I have no hit dice left, so...
Do you know... What about your wizard thing that allows you to recover...
I get one spell.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Alston is going to use his hit dice to recover some HP.
A quick question about Alston. Doesn't he have rage?
That only lasts for a minute.
Yeah, but you haven't used it ever.
I have used it. That's when he shouted "fuck this shit" in combat.
Oh, you probably should have
I
told me.
activated.
That was
I activated rage, but then the combat was over shortly afterwards.
I had no idea that he was in rage, because I was like, maybe Finn's been forgetting, and we've like been... Because that adds 2 damage, doesn't it?
Something like that.
It's,
When you make a melee weapon attack using strength, you gain a bonus to the damage roll that increases as you gain levels as a barbarian, and at level 1 it's 2, yeah.
Yeah, and also you get half on bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage.
Yes.
Rage is
But
good.
he used it in that combat. So
Yeah,
he
but
he
should
regained
have
7
another
health
one,
and is
doesn't
now... No, only 1. He can only use it once.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm sure that at level 1 you get 2 of them.
Okay, let me double check. Barbarian. Number of times shown on the barbarian level. Yeah, he gets 2. My mistake.
BAM!
Kablam.
Like, my 2 favourite abilities in all of D&D are Rage and Vicious Mockery.
Oh no, not vicious mockery.
And so he gets that. Eric, I don't think you get anything for a short. Or Henry, I don't think anything else gets anything for a short rest. Eric, you may gain the benefits of a long rest.
How long is a long rest for me?
4 hours.
For you, it's 4 hours.
How long is a short rest for everyone else?
4 hours.
1 hour. 1
Well,
hour.
Hang on, so we've rested four times in short rest.
Yeah, but you don't get anything for it
Can't
for
we just
more
sleep
short
another
more short
4
rest. You can't do
hours?
anything in first. Eric, since you've taken a long rest, you recover all your hit points.
Oh, wait, I don't even get arcane recovery because that's once per day.
Oh dear.
So I gained literally nothing
Okay.
this rest.
Me neither.
For a long rest, you regain all your hit dice, which you had all of anyway, and all your hit points back, and you recover all your spell slots.
Okay. Sounds good.
Oh, Sacred Fame, light.
Okay, is there anything else I'm
Hang on a
forgetting?
minute. Does Ralph not have any healing spells? I can't remember.
He's got
Divine.
healing word and
Healing word isn't on here.
well, it should be because he's got it.
I don't see it. There's Divine Favor and Shield of Faith.
Oh yeah, those are his 2 permanent ones that he gets from War Priest. You wrote down the others, didn't you? Because you can change those.
Yeah. Should we put it in roll 20 then? I'll just write down healing word. Oh shit, that's too complicated for me. Fuck that. You do it.
Oops.
Jeez.
Healing. I remember what they are if I see a list. So I just won't bother now.
Okay.
Right. So let me get up the spell list. 5e spells.
Because, like, didn't you take Healing Word and Cure Wounds?
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
Healing word and cure wounds, and guiding bolt and inflict wounds.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Are those
So-
all the ones that I can use?
You also have Sacred Flame, by the way, which I believe is a shooty spell that you can use as many times as you want.
Oh,
Yep, because it's a cantrip.
I would have liked
So
to know
you
that.
rest for a bit.
You also have. Hang on, I need to explain these to him because he's forgotten them all. You also have Spare the Dying, which is if one of us is dying, you can stabilize us. And you have Light, which I believe just is you touch something and it shines.
Okay.
Yeah, and provided it's not too
Those
big, it
three you can
becomes
use as many times as you want.
I sneak up on the mayor. I touch him.
Don't fucking be a dick.
Light is provided that the item isn't too big. You generate a light source. You turn the thing into a light source.
So what's big in this?
Big in the context of light because it is no larger than 10 feet in any
So,
dimension.
like, you
Oh,
can
that's
you can
right.
make dip shiny.
I can make dip shiny.
We discussed this. Anyway, let's keep going.
So you rest for 4 hours.
Doesn't do jack shit for any of us.
It does jack shit for Alston.
Well, it does jack shit for me though, doesn't it? I'm out of hit dice.
Does jack shit for you though, I'm afraid, yeah.
Can't get a fucking break.
and you are suddenly awoken
Of course
by
we are.
somebody screaming, entering the room and screaming at the top of their lungs, "Dragon!"
I roll over and go back to sleep. Fuck that shit. I'm not dealing with
What
that.
am I gonna do against a dragon?
Wait, am I in the room?
Yeah, we're all there.
I look at the person and I say, "You just awoke me from my meditation."
He doesn't hear you as other people from in the beds frantically get up with
It's like that
spears,
scene from the Hellbenders leaked episode. Spider! Spider! Spider!
with bows and spears as they all storm out the room to try to their posts.
I would like to
grumble and pull
stare
the
at them
blanket back up.
skeptically.
What'd you say?
I'd like to stare at them skeptically, then turn to Eric and say, "What are they even? It's a fucking dragon. I'm going. We're either gonna die or it's not gonna kill us. You know?
Remember, this isn't the first time the keeper's been attacked.
Yeah. How did they get rid of it last time? Because I think it looked like it just got bored and went home.
I answer back, "Only Bahamut may save us now."
Well, I can pray in my dreams.
You said it. Back to sleep.
I'm going back to bed for 4 hours.
We
Fuck
all
this.
go back to sleep.
Right, so you're going back to sleep.
Wait, no, there's one thing I want to do first. I want to get the beds, I want to barricade the door.
They're not beds. They're blankets on the floor.
I would like to put a blanket over the door so if they open it, they're like, "Oh, it's just a blanket." They go away. Is there any furniture we can barricade the door with in case cultists come in?
We
There are
place Dip in front of the
There
door.
are some barrels in a storeroom.
Let's get the barrels, barricade the door, and sleep for another 4 hours. And if we wake up dead, who cares?
So you're not going to rush to defenses.
What are we gonna do against a dragon?
I'm sorry, I meant to capture someone, not
Yeah,
kill
we're
a
gonna
blood-
capture the... Hey, dragon! We got questions for you! I guess I could stand on the fucking roof and scream at it in Draconic, but you know...
Why?
Hey, who do you work for?
I don't think dragons really work for anyone, to be honest.
Who works for you?
Dragon screams back, "Cultists!"
Well, obviously, what do you want?
I want Dip.
Bring me the son of Bahamut.
And then I stare at Dip dramatically saying, "You're the son of Bahamut?" And then
Okay.
I kneel down.
Dip like it when they suck the wee-wee. Anyway,
You
That was a good session.
Finn.
Goodbye.
is there any benefit to us going out and trying to help?
yes, there is.
But I need a long rest.
The benefit is progress towards leveling up.
But we're gonna get that anyway.
Wait, are you really?
Wait, you're gonna not.
Grunk
level
hears
us up
this
at the end
mystical voice saying level up and just fucking bolts it for the door.
Begrudgingly, I put on my armor.
That's gonna take you 5 minutes.
I don't give a shit. What's it gonna do? Come in and take 10 turns to kill me? I'm not surviving 1 turn against a dragon. I'm putting my fucking armor on.
You're not going to survive 1 turn with your armor on.
Well, yeah, but I mean, at least if there's cultists, they can't stab me first.
Oh,
Um,
I also put my armor on, I suppose, then.
I guess I go outside with no
I'm
armor.
tired. I don't want to fucking rush my fucking armor. How'd everyone else get their armor on?
They don't have it.
We don't have
I
it on.
don't.
Wow,
Or
really?
they slept in it. So, Grunk and Alston because he slept in his armor,
And Dip. Dip will meet us there.
and Dip actually, yeah, Dip is in there. You charge out the
Wait for me.
door.
Don't go.
No.
You charge out the door.
You had so much
and
to live for.
you feel the downdraft as the huge dragon flies overhead, its blue almost camouflages into the night sky.
I firebolt it.
Wait, I know what to do. Let me get out there. I can deal with this. Don't firebolt it.
It's going to take 5 minutes.
Yeah, I'll be there.
I firebolt it for 5 minutes straight.
Okay, would you like to roll me to hit?
You will not hit it. I need to identify how old it is.
Are you gonna hit?
I got a crit.
Did you?
Yeah. I just crit this fucking dragon. Yeah, fuck you, dragon.
Fucking a massive firebolt blasts through its heart and kills it.
That's right. Campaign's over. Walk back inside.
You hit the dragon. The fireball sears on the side of it and causes its scales to glow with heat. It jolts its head as it looks down as it looks down its belly at what did this.
Who has the fucking balls?
And with a thud, it lands on the ground outside the keep walls.
Can I just have my trousers on?
And it rears its head back and unhinges its jaw, which
I know what's coming. Can I make a reaction to dive back inside?
Which produces a blinding light. Which produces a blinding light blue light, and there is a sound of thunder as an arc of lightning crackles from its jaw and completely cleaves the parapet and everybody on it.
Yeah, but how much damage did I do?
If you want me to roll for damage, all right. D10, right?
Yeah.
12 fire damage.
Did I kill it?
No.
Are you sure?
Wait, does that include the crit?
Yes, that includes the crit.
Okay.
Yes, I'm sure. The arc of lightning travels across the whole length of the parapet, and 7 people explode as the lightning courses through their body. The dragon then beats its wings and retreats into the distance.
Oh!
Hey, that shit isn't my fault. Okay.
Can I rush upstairs, half dressed?
Yes, you can.
Okay. I would like to try and identify...
The dragon repeats this pattern until it has either taken 24 damage or a single critical hit. Well, fuck's sake! Flip the fucking table!
I would like to try and identify the age of this dragon. I already know it's blue.
Is that a roll?
I don't know. I guess it would be insight with advantage?
Horde of the Dragon Queen Horde of the Dragon Queen background. So is this part of your feat?
No, it's my eyes. I'm looking at it.
You're just going to look at it.
I really love dragons, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I have knowledge of dragons, right?
Yeah.
I want to know how old the dragon is.
Dragon Scholar. You have studied dragons and their lore for many years. You can automatically identify locations built or used by dragons, and you can identify dragon eggs and scales by sight. If you fail an intelligence check to recall lore related to dragons, you know someone or some book you can consult. Blah. Okay.
There are locations built by dragons?
Yep.
How do the dragons build?
They have
because maybe dragons might perhaps have shape-shifting abilities.
And they might be smarter than you.
Oh, I see.
Like all of them.
Right. I will let you roll an intelligence check with advantage to identify the age of this dragon.
Okay.
So that is an 11 or a 5. Would you like to keep the 11?
You know, I think I'm feeling the 5 to be. I'll keep
bringing it up to a 12 total. This dragon is a good few hundred years old. It's it looks too big. It looks too big to be a young to be a young dragon. So yeah, that's how you gauge it's at least a couple of 100 years old. But it could be anywhere from 200 to 1,000 years old. You can't tell.
So it's any stretch within its adulthood. Shit.
I think it's great that Grunk just went, fuck it. Boom, alright, I'm going back to sleep. Walks back.
Did I actually get
Fuck
out of my
dragons.
bed?
No. I'd like to stop Grunk real quick. You did a good job scaring it off, but I don't think we'd stand a chance against that thing.
Well, either way, I'm going back to sleep before it comes back.
On a scale of like 1 to like, let's say 300-ish, I reckon it's like a 300 on like maybe its vitality.
Don't metagame.
It's a tough dragon. Don't fuck with it. There you go.
Yeah, well, next time they can deal with it. I dealt with it this time.
Yeah, next time it comes back, I'm staying asleep. There's no way I'm tangling with that thing.
Fuck this, I'm going back to sleep.
You go back inside, and people slowly calm down, and you go to sleep. Unless anyone else wants to do anything else.
Motherfuckers would better build me a statue after that.
Well, as you're trying to get to sleep, Governor Nighthill enters, and actually no, he sees you're trying to sleep, so he leaves. He reads the air. So everyone goes to sleep. I take it.
Yes.
You may all gain the benefits of a long rest.
Oh, thank Christ.
Oh, it's been like 10 years. Let me sleep or let me die.
Alston gets all that back. Yeah, Artorius.
Take my trousers back off.
Artorius, you get your hit dice and all your hit points back.
And
your spell slot.
Yay!
Fuck's sake.
It's been like 4 episodes and no fireball.
Fireball.
Can only do 1 per day.
Dang.
That's the deal.
And you get your second wind back.
Oh, good. What's my other ability? I have 2. Don't
You don't have one.
I? Oh.
Grunk, you get all your hit points back, and your dice, and your spell slots.
Love it.
And Dip gets all his health back too.
And his spell slots. What?
All 20 of them. And his breath weapon recharges.
You wake up.
I want Dip to know 1 spell, and that spell to be Wish.
Wait, I have a question.
Yeah.
The dragon came along after 4 hours, right? That we went to bed. So I was already fully rested when he came along.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you don't need to sleep.
So what do I do during all this time that everyone else is sleeping?
Meditate another 4 hours.
Oh.
And then another 4 hours. Well, a long rest for normal peasants is 8 hours.
Excuse me?
Did you just call my comrades normal peasants?
One of them that's his word for us.
One of them just scared off a fucking dragon.
And another one said it's pretty old. They're an impressive bunch of lads.
So what do you do for 8 hours?
I practice dragon chess against myself.
Just leaning over it with bloodshot eyes. Just, I gotta beat that little shit next time. I was gonna say, Grunk, you may get some inspiration for what you did, but you've already got it.
Can I get inspiration for knowing it's an old dragon?
No.
Can I be inspired just by seeing the inspiring act of him firebolting a dragon?
No.
Before I get my inspiration, can I give it?
Can I get inspiration for being a total cunt and I'm meant to be a total cunt?
Can I just have inspiration, please?
Can I get inspiration for playing dragon chess?
Can I be admin? Get closer to the mic, Ralph.
Can I be game master? So, what do you guys do now?
get inspiration, obviously.
Can I
I
find?
sleep a little bit longer, or I'm having a lie-in.
Can I find this? Can I find a picture of a blue dragon?
It's
No.
a dragon and it's blue. It doesn't matter.
Only if I have premium.
Should we go after the woman or should we try and isolate one guy?
Discuss that in character.
Oh man, that was a good sleep apart from the fucking dragon.
What dragon Grunk gets?
Grunk make dragon go boom boom. Good shot last night, Grunk. So, what's the plan today then? Are we gonna go after that woman or are we gonna try and get some random low-level scrub? Do we level
let's
up?
Just walk... Oh.
No.
Let's just walk around and see how many more civilians we can save before we try and capture someone.
like, there are people out there to save them. We should focus on capturing someone.
Well, I'm sure we can find someone to capture along the way. I mean, they're literally everywhere.
Yeah, but like, we want to find someone, maybe not the woman, but we want to find someone high-ranking. The higher ranking they'll be, the more likely they'll be to know something important.
The less likely they'll be to tell us about it.
Yeah, but the more it gives you to shoot fireballs at their toes.
Agreed.
I look over and say, how do you know if they're high ranking or not?
I don't know, they'll probably be wearing a hat.
Everyone who wears a hat is high rank.
Hey Jim, I bought this new hat actually. I pillaged it from that shop down there. There's one! Ah!
That sounds like a conversation in Fable.
It fucking does as well. His robes will be a brighter shade of purple. Yeah, I just got them cleaned.
So, what's the plan, guys?
Let's go north, because that's where the woman was, and if we find someone high-ranking along the way, then job done.
Okay.
So we'll go through the tunnel and head north.
We shout at every cultist, hey, are you high ranking?
Hey, what's your rank?
Alright,
I'm
so-
an initiate. Kill him.
I'm a sergeant.
Are you slightly above average peasant, or are you below average peasant?
No, you're a sub.
So you go this way, then.
Peasant. Yeah, we're going that way. Back up to where we started this whole thing.
With all the kobold corpses.
You walk right into an... There are none. They're all cinders now. Use the same fireball spell in the same place twice.
You're not being stealthy at all, are you?
Of course we are.
I'm
You
not.
I'm gonna roll for it.
are. Okay. Right, well, do you take Dip with you?
Of course.
Yes.
Dip is happy to go with you.
Good.
How you feeling
We
today,
wouldn't be
Dick?
going otherwise.
Did you sleep well?
Dip sleep fine. Dip have weird dream.
Didn't happen to have a dragon in it, did it?
Yeah, the big dragon.
Was it a good dream?
It's scary dream.
It's okay, Dip. There are no big
Dra-
dragons.
Dragon kill lots of people.
Well, I mean, like, you know, so does cancer. Don't worry about it.
Right, I will roll for Artorius. Sorry, Alston, because he's at the top. He rolls a 1.
I'm really stealthy, lads! Look at me!
Artorius
Start shouting.
rolls a
He's
14.
actually got a one-man band costume on.
Artorius rolls a 14, making it a 17.
Wait,
Eric rolls a 6, making it a 9.
Wait, am I trying to be stealthy as well?
If one of you is, all of you are.
Oh, okay.
Grunk, you roll a 16, making it an 18.
I'm not good
We
with
both
stealth,
rolled
is-
60.
Dip rolls an 18. What the fuck, Dip?
Dip, stop.
What is Dip's problem?
Dip is one with nature!
Dip finds a needle on the ground and he holds it up and vanishes behind it.
Dip. Okay, Dip is a bit like the orcs in Warhammer 40,000, where he believes something so strongly it's true. I am invisible.
I'm gonna
Just
give-
vanishes.
I'm gonna give Dip rogue levels at this point.
Oh, please do. Have him sneak up behind someone and assassinate them.
He's got a tiny little butter knife.
Dip is here to kill you.
Dip says sleep. Sleep easy, fair child. Right, so me, Grunk, and Dip all vanish into the fucking daytime, while little Eric and Alston the dwarf are visible to all.
Alston rolls so badly, people can see him from space.
The fucking Nighthill from the top of his tower goes, I can see you!
We can all see you!
We're all stood here staring at you! The dragon from 5 miles away goes, is that a fucking dwarf? People in other timelines can see him. He appears as a reference in an episode of Rick and Morty. Okay, so 2 of us are not stealthy, 3 of us are invisible to the world.
Okay, yes, and as
I can
Eric...
hide pretty well from a blind person.
They might hear you, though.
Ah, shit.
No! Green!
We're in the green. We're hiding in the green.
Can I get Alston, please? There we go.
Why
need
is
to-
he so big?
I need to fix that.
You don't need to do anything of the sort.
Alston's moonwalking.
So where are the stealthy boys hiding?
We are those bushes. Did you have to add in these bushes just to verify that we can be stealthy?
Yes, because there has to be a reason that you're being stealthy. You can't be stealthy in a big open field.
Listen,
I
Dip
think
is
Dip
hiding
has
behind a
something
blade
to
of
say about
grass.
I think Dip has something to say about that.
I like how the 3 biggest of us are the stealthiest.
Oh shit! Some of you should have got disadvantage for stealth.
Why? There are
Eric-
these bushes.
Eric should have got disadvantage, but he failed anyway.
Only Eric.
Why would I have gotten disadvantage?
Heavy armor.
Oh, fuck.
Dip wears no armor, so he doesn't make any noise. Oh dear.
I firebolt.
No, we need to keep him alive.
I firebolt non-lethally.
You find 3 guards.
Oh, they could be good guys.
Oh my god! Look what I found.
Oh no, it's Dip's brother.
It's a different angle of Dip.
Can we keep that one forever?
Yeah, sure.
Yay!
That's Dip's hiding pose.
Dip in stealth mode. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun.
And-
Ba-na-na.
and a man in robes, in purple robes.
I think we might want the man in the purple robes.
I'll lean
Can I
over to Alston
firebolt the
when I say,
others?
Wait, hang on. We should hide and make it seem like it's just a dwarf and an elf.
So you guys are approaching up like this.
Wait,
And
Game
then-
Master, I have a question.
Yeah.
Do
Yeah.
dwarves and elves historically have a good relationship?
Let's find out.
Elves kind of look down their noses at
And he's-
dwarves, and dwarves think
well,
elves are slutty.
well, you won't have a good relationship with Alston if you call him a dwarf because he's a gnome.
You make a very good point. I keep confusing him for the
Yeah.
other guy.
Well, I
once-
thought he was a dwarf because he
I
Because I
once-
kept calling him a dwarf.
I once called a half. During our Song King's Thunder campaign, I once said that gnomes and halflings were the same thing, and I got fucking mauled.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll not make the same mistake. My ancestors
You
are
need to
really
like. Okay, look.
I don't know what your opinion is on.
Well, that can be an individual thing. It doesn't have to be a race thing.
That still only counts as
there
one.
are race.
This
general-
peasant is smaller than normal.
There are general race stereotypes for the more common races, but gnomes aren't common, so there isn't an opinion on them.
All right, listen, Ralph. The 3 of us are in the bushes. We can't communicate with you, or we'll reveal ourselves. So you need to devise a plan that gets us in a great position to attack them. Get the jump on them.
Just shouts, they're in the bush and runs.
So as you're walking this
Take
way,
them, let me live.
the guards and the acolyte say, "Look, there they are. Get them." Roll initiative.
Scream friend or foe. It works for me.
I look at
I will
Alston and say in a very loud voice, "Oh no! If only we had friends to help us!
In those bushes over there. But alas, we do not.
We shall die!"
Dip isn't even in the bush, he's standing in front of it. They still don't see him.
Hold on a minute. Let me roll the initiative. Ben, can
Dip
you roll
could
your
walk
initiative,
up to you,
please?
whisper in your ear,
I
and
got
you think it
18.
with a breeze.
18 total, by the way.
Yeah. Dip got 11.
What about me?
Oh, damn. Oh, for fuck's... Okay, finally. Just Dip clashed with one of the enemies for turn order, and if they clash, you go by their dexterity.
Yeah.
If their dexterity clashes, you go by wisdom. If their wisdom clashes, you go by intelligence. So I had to go all the way down to intelligence.
I take it Dip did not go for...
No, I'm afraid not. Okay, Alston 14 plus 1 to give him 15.
Me?
Artorius 3.
Oh dear.
You do not have good luck with initiative. Plus 3 to give you 6.
You say that, but I got the top initiative on the first combat. It's just been downhill since then.
Eric 12 plus 3 to give you 15.
You need to get the lucky trait as soon as you can.
You clash with Alston, 3 dexterity. You go first.
I go first?
No, but before Alston.
Yay.
And then, I don't need to roll for Grunk, do I? Okay.
Does anyone... Kai, do you actually know what the lucky trait is?
No.
It's an amazing trait where even if you're rolling disadvantage, you can just say, "No, I'm not." Roll 3 dice instead of 2 and then pick 1.
No, it's... Oh shit, yeah, you can roll.
Yeah, you can.
How many times can you use it?
You can use it 3 times per long rest. I'm not sure. Tell you what, for this campaign, I will allow people to take the lucky trait because I think it's kind of an overpowered feat.
You can, and it doesn't specify it has. I don't think it specifies it has to be your rolls. So if the big bad boss has advantage, you can just go roll a 3rd dice, and if that comes up 1, you just go, "Well, you suck."
Because the way it works is you roll an additional. The key word there is additional dice, and then you pick out of the pool that has been rolled which dice you want to use. So even if you've got disadvantage, you can use a lucky point, roll an additional 3rd die, and then pick which one you want to use.
So it turns your disadvantage into an advantage with an extra dice.
Into a super advantage.
Oh my god.
Which is why I'm not sure if I like it or not, but for this campaign I will allow it.
That sounds pretty good.
But I will only allow one person to take it.
I think it should be me.
Me. I think it should be
I
me.
deal the most damage though, so me having
Anyway,
that...
Yeah, but I'm
Grunk.
perfect, so...
Yep.
So why do you need it?
Because I need to be perfect.
I assume it's me.
Yes.
I firebolt one of the lackeys from the bushes.
Wait, him doing that, will that reveal the rest of us?
Yes.
Don't fucking run out there and scream!
Will that reveal our position?
Yours, yeah.
No.
I'd rather not die, so I firebolt. Well, actually,
You are literally neutering the damage dealer. You piece of
Look.
shit.
you're probably going last, so it doesn't matter for you.
Yeah, if they know I'm there, they'll attack me and I have the least health.
What health do you have?
I have 1 more than you, but don't worry about it. You're behind me. And Dip. But I'm closest to them, so if you reveal me, I'll die.
Debating what to throw.
Run behind.
Oh, I forgot I have my familiar with me as well.
Oh yeah.
Just run behind Eric.
Yeah, I'll protect you. My chainmail.
You've got an AC.
I will-
You've got an
I
AC
will
of like
just-
18, don't you? Let me check.
Yeah,
I will
think
just
it's one of the
firebolt
best
for
ACs,
this.
but I'm not sure.
So you're going to
Your AC
firebolt.
is 18.
Yeah, I got 19 total.
Is that good?
Wait, is he fireballing?
Yes. you're
Firebolting.
You're a fucking cunt.
Oh,
do
closest one.
Do you really think that's a good idea to firebolt?
Well, what else am I gonna
You're
do
shooting
from my
it
bush?
through me!
Yeah, you will be at. Yeah, you.
Fine.
Oh,
In that case, I go. Where's 30 feet? I go to here and firebolt. If that makes you happier.
Yes. What if he goes to that bush at the far south? Will he reveal us if he firebolts from there?
I guess not.
Well, I'm already firebolting from here because now I'm further away.
So where do you want to go?
Yeah, as far away as possible. So there, and then firebolt. I guess the middle one.
Okay.
I got
So
19 total.
you leap out of the bushes.
Scuttle back.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. You leap out. You leap out of the bushes and firebolt the closest one. Is that one?
Yep,
Roll to hit.
I got 19 total.
That hits. That is a guard.
It's a D10, by the way.
Yep.
Just making sure you remembered.
What advantage do we get from being stealthed?
If you attack when you are not being seen, then you gain advantage. But if you run towards them, you will lose the advantage because they see you coming.
So if I shoot at him with my crossbow,
Yeah, you get advantage.
nice.
That's a 5. 5 damage.
What spells can I use?
We literally just went over this.
Yeah, but I don't remember the names.
Inflict wounds, cure wounds, healing
range
word,
spells can you use?
guiding bolt.
Sacred
that's-
flame. Sacred
Sac-
flame is ranged, isn't it?
That's the one.
Yeah, it is. Sacred flame is ranged.
Okay. Can I use Sacred Flame? How many times can I use it a day?
It's a cantrip. You can use it as much as you want.
Okay.
That we gave you that specifically so you'd have a ranged damage attack that was magic.
Do you do anything else, Grunk?
No.
Eric.
I use Sacred Flame.
Well, it's 60 feet range, so you're only just within range. Flame-like radiance descends on a creature that you can see within range. The target must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 1d8 damage. So it can negate this damage if it succeeds. Or
you could
Sacred
run
Flame?
halfway towards them and do nothing.
You can deal non-lethal damage just with a weapon. Just specify that you're dealing non-lethal damage.
Only with melee, though.
Only with melee.
Well,
What if I just say I want to slice off his leg but not kill him?
That's lethal damage.
You know what? No one's ever died from losing a leg. I don't believe you.
except for the
I-
hundreds of people.
I think
that
you'll
die.
find.
No,
quite a
because
lot of-
what doing non-lethal damage does is you knock them out and and force them to pass all of their death saving throws. If you cut off someone's leg, they're still bleeding out profusely from a really wide open wound, so they're going to be on death saving throws.
They should probably stop being a baby, but okay.
Eric, who do you smite?
Who did Grunk just smite? The one in the middle?
Yeah.
Then I smite the one to his left. Well, to my left.
Okay then.
Why not?
I recommend not spreading out the damage.
Well, can't I do it in front of him so that I don't damage the one behind him, the guy behind him?
What are you on about?
Sacred Flame
Wait,
isn't.
about?
okay. There's that guy, okay?
This one in the middle was the one that was attacked, right?
Yeah. The one behind. Why can't I attack?
This guy.
Yeah.
He was attacked, right, Finn?
Yes.
The guy behind the one to his that guy.
Why do you want to attack him?
I don't want to attack him.
That
Isn't
was-
he the one that's
Well,
high
then
ranking?
Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
So
But
isn't
Sacred
that the guy
Flame.
we want to save?
Yeah.
Yeah, Sacred
So isn't
Flame
that
is
the guy I
single
don't want to
target, though.
damage yet?
Yeah, so go for this guy.
Although he's still alive?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then I attack him.
He wouldn't be there if he wasn't.
Okay, then I attack him.
Okay. Right. Okay. So
My thinking is, why don't you just lower the damage of everyone at first and then kill them later on? You guys are still...
Because each one of them... Okay, so like, say you're up against 2 opponents and you half both their health, then both of them can attack you. But if you kill one, you're going to be dealing with half the attacks.
Yep.
But
numbers kill more than a stronger opponent.
I would rather fight... Like, take Dark Souls, for example. I would rather fight 1 boss than 5 enemies.
So, you call upon the divine radiance of Bahamut,
The one true God,
and a flaming dragon's maw descends from above the man and bites down upon him.
Oh shit, that's freaking awesome.
It should come out the ground.
Yeah.
No, because that's from hell. That'd be TMS.
What is your spell save DC?
Listen,
Because
dragons can go underground.
I need to know what your spell save DC is to know what his dexterity DC is. Your spell save DC is 13.
Okay.
So he rolls dexterity, adds his dexterity modifier, and it hits him,
Yay!
dealing a D8 damage. Where's the D8 gone? There it is. Dealing 3 radiant damage.
In the Lord's name, you die.
He is still standing.
These are tough boys.
He does not die.
The three men are not in rows, but they are wearing chain shirts and carrying shields, whereas the man in purple robes is just a man in purple robes.
Okay.
They look more like mercenaries than cultists.
But they're probably protecting this guy in purple robes. No?
They're called guards.
Oh, are they called guards?
Imagine they're guarding him.
I thought you said guys.
You're not meant to know that they're called guards. It's the guard stat block. It doesn't mean that they are guards. They use the stats of a guard.
Okay.
Eric, do you move at all?
Where are you actually? Because we're not looking at you.
Yeah,
right? You're
I don't
down
know
here.
where I am. Oh.
Honestly, I'd just stay there. They'll have to come to you or shoot arrows at you. Maybe take a step forwards.
I move behind Grunk.
He's got 9 health. You don't fucking do that.
You've got 18 AC. You're meant to be in front.
You
Yeah, but he's
are
a noble.
the defendy boy.
Fine. I take 1 step forward. That's like 5 steps.
Champion of the people. 1 5-foot step forward.
He steps forward with shaking hands.
And I say, yeah, you, take that.
Take that, you peasant.
Gain inspiration. No, don't.
Yeah, you take that. That's some of the best roleplay I've ever heard. Alston, what are you doing? You're fucking up my plan!
I'm a gnome!
He doesn't know you're there. Charge!
Oh my god, I was gonna let them go to those 3 and come out behind them.
Remember when you were telling me to not do anything? That was fun.
He lobs an axe. He lobs a hand axe.
Grunk goes up to him and throws.
He lobs a hand axe and crits. It splits the man's skull in half.
Okay, I'm impressed, but that's still bad. At least there aren't like 5 of them like there were last time.
Maybe someone should tell Alston that we want the purple robe man alive.
Oh, I'm in stealth. I'm not fucking doing that.
Well, can any of us do that? No.
Can I whisper to Dip without having to roll stealth?
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay.
Especially seeing as a gnome has just charged.
They're a bit focused. Can I do that now?
Yes, you can do a free action anytime.
Okay, I'd like to go, Dip. Wait, Dip's going before me, isn't he?
It is Dip's turn.
Okay, Dip, wait here and get ready. When I run out to attack them, you come with me, okay?
He nods very enthusiastically.
Okay, big guy. Just wait for me to go and you come out after me. We'll attack them together.
No.
You stupid fucking...
That's not very nice. That will hurt Dip's feelings.
Sorry, what was the
He
plan?
stops mid-charge, goes back.
I'd like him to ready an action, so when I attack, he also attacks. So when I run out to attack them, he goes with me.
Can you delay a movement action?
Yes, you can delay one until your next turn. I believe.
But it's not a movement action, it is movement. Let me double check that.
They did it in the Unexpectables.
Did they?
Yeah.
There could be a house rule.
I want to charge out the bushes into battle with my stealth boy.
They don't see him.
He grabs them and they're like, what is grabbing me? Do you think Dip is more invisible than John Cena? You can't see him.
No. It's difficult.
I think when Dip charges out of anywhere from stealth, it should go.
Sometimes you want to get the jump on a far away for a particular circumstance. To do so, you may take the ready action, which lets you act using your reaction before the start of your next turn. First, you decide what perceivable set, blah, blah, blah. You can either take your reaction right after the trigger finishes or ignore the trigger. Remember that, okay. When you ready a spell. Examples include the cultist stops on the trapdoor, pull the lead key. If you ready a spell. But can I ready. No, you can't ready movement because movement isn't an action. It is movement. So you can't ready a movement action.
Okay, I suppose Dip
You can ready a dash action, but by doing that you forego your attack action.
Does Dip have anything he can throw?
No.
Are there any rocks that he could throw?
Can you throw the bushes?
Yes, but it's an improvised weapon, so we're going to be doing 1d4 damage, and he's not proficient in it.
Okay, I will say, go stand. I'd like to suggest to him that he goes and instead of attacking, he goes and stands with Alston.
Okay.
I am proficient in throwing
just to protect him.
Artorius.
Wow, am I going first?
You're going next, yep.
Okay, I would like to move to the northeastmost part of the foliage here. Wait, isn't Dip moving?
No, he hasn't got anywhere to move to.
I thought you said he was going to go. I suggested to him that he could go up to Alston. Is he not?
Oh,
listening?
now?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so he runs out there.
Yay!
Oh no, he can't. They're too far.
Hello.
Dip is friend.
Can you move to that square south of that? There we go. Can I go any further left?
Not without revealing yourself.
Okay, can I go to the bush in the left then? Yeah. Okay, that works. Well, actually, there's the bush is kind of at the bit in front of that. Can I go up one?
What? No!
Up one, not left one. It's like half the bush is there.
Your head is just peeking out of the bush.
No!
My nose is sticking out.
Go on then, I'll let you have it.
Okay, thank you. Alright,
Because this combat isn't meant to be here for challenge.
Okay, I would like to end my turn.
Okay. Right. The guard, the mercenary shout, "That's the second one that's jumped out the bushes. Keep an eye out for in case there's another."
Son of a bitch!
And they.
I should have told Dip to go. I am the last man from the bushes.
What did you get on your stealth?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't know, like 16. I don't remember.
This guard then says, "There he is! I see another one!"
For fuck's sake! I should have readied an action in case they see me. Oh, you would, wouldn't you? You piece of shit. I had this great plan. It was genius.
But it was fooled by other people giving away your position.
Look, I assumed that they would think, oh, the huge guy, he's probably the last one that was hiding in there. I'm a tiny little elf boy.
Actually, I think it might be an action to make a perception roll, which they both took, and because of that, they don't move. What's that? They don't. Yeah.
Can I shout something to the guards?
As your free action, yes, you can.
There's 5 of us, and only 3 of you.
I wouldn't say that. They might run away and we can capture them.
Lay down your weapons, and we might not kill you slowly.
At all! You don't bargain with a quick death first.
Okay, fine. We might not kill you.
I'll only blow up half your planet.
I'll only sever your legs. You can keep the arms.
My fucking carpet, my boy. You better stop ruining it.
I'm not right. It's...
You carpet destroyer.
Yeah, pretty sure it's an action to make a perception check. So they do that, and then they don't move.
There he is. Include idle animation.
Grunk. Well, it takes
So
them 6
scared
seconds.
by this
It takes them 6 seconds to peer hard enough to spot him.
I
think I
fire.
succeeded.
Which one?
The one on the right, 18 total. Oh no, the one on the left, because I don't have to shoot through dip then. And I got a 17, I think. No, 18, because I'm +5.
18. That is a hit. That is 7 fire damage. Okay. Did you do anything else?
How far away can I abandon you all?
Shuffle to about there, I guess.
There we go.
Eric.
Oh, yes.
Sacred flame.
Is that the only attack? What about the fire? The bolt? The bolt thing.
You don't have firebolt.
No, I had a different thing called
Guiding bolt.
Guiding
I
bolt.
Guiding bolt, but that uses.
Oh. Hello?
Yeah.
I don't know what happened there.
Okay.
You jammed up. What did you say?
That you do have guiding bolt, but that uses a spell slot.
Oh,
Yeah, I'd save that
Yeah.
for healing.
Sacred Flame then.
That one.
Yeah,
Okay.
sure.
Once again, the great divine jaw of Bahamut descends from on head,
Do you have to say that every time I do it?
You have a
and
crossbow.
but he leaps out the way.
You should use the crossbow, to be honest.
But if I miss, I could hit the guy behind him.
So he's gonna have enough health.
No, you wouldn't. No, you
No?
wouldn't. That's not how. If you miss an attack roll, you just miss the attack roll.
Oh yeah, good point.
Oh, so if I shoot into a crowd of people and I miss one,
This isn't Shadowrun with its simulationist rules.
okay.
Not that that means anything to Ralph.
Yeah,
Not that
okay.
means anything to
This isn't this thing you don't know. Come on.
With the rules that you don't know.
Get real. This isn't real life, where if you shoot at someone and miss, it might hit someone behind them, unless they're your friend. That's possible.
So what do you do? Do you move at all even?
Yeah, I move forward, right beside Dip.
I'd go with the crossbow.
Okay.
now on.
Actually, instead of moving, can I take out my crossbow? Or can I do both?
You can. You spent an action to cast something, so it's an action to draw something. So no, but you can move.
Okay, then I move. I do that. I move beside Dip.
Movement is a pool that you have, which you can spend throughout your turn. It's not an action. You have 35 feet of which you can spend to move
Yes,
across your turn.
35?
Yeah, because he's an elf, a wood elf.
Jesus, okay.
Yeah.
He's never going to use it, because he hangs back like a bitch.
I'm sorry. Do you want me to run in there and get killed?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd love that. I could steal your dragon shit.
Alston, Alson shouts, "Come on then, you bastards!" and throws his hand axe.
Is that rage, or is he just being
No,
angry?
it's not rage.
Can never be too sure now that you've switched up the rules.
And he misses.
As a free action, I do shout to the party, remember, we want Mr. Dressing Gown alive.
Vicious mockery.
Crit, deal 80 damage to all people.
Everyone's so embarrassed by their leader's dress sense that they die.
Did you shout that?
Yeah. Well, I shouted it loud enough.
Hey, what are you doing? Why me? He said it. I think it's fetching.
Because he can't reach him.
It's not a him problem.
I think the dressing gown is actually quite fetching. Leave me alone.
And he attacks
I'm here in my bush. I ain't done nothing.
The cultist attacks you. What's your AC? Your AC
16.
is 16.
I'm just a bush. Fuck off.
He swings with his scimitar.
Does he?
But you kick up a fistful of bush branches, and it gets tangled in the leaves.
Can I retcon that? Can I say what I actually do?
Yes, go on.
I Homer Simpson deeper into the bushes, where he can't reach me.
Get away.
I just walk backwards into the bush, and he misses. He slices up a leaf.
Dip goes. Dip don't know what to do.
Can I use a free action to shout at him?
You already used your free. Oh no, this is a different turn, so yes.
Don't attack the robe guy. Attack the other two.
So he goes up here and then goes. As he gives a wide berth.
He sprints towards him and then just turns around. Like that scene from Get Out.
Dip confused, and he runs into the person.
The Get Out scene.
And he runs into the person, but misses. But he misses.
Good job, buddy.
Artorius.
Can I? Is there any way I can stun this boy?
You can do non-lethal damage, like I told you.
Does that stun him?
It knocks him out, and if you kill someone with if you drop someone to 0 hit points with non-lethal damage, then it makes them automatically pass all their death saving throws.
Okay, hang on. Let me do some mathematics.
So that will knock him out, and he will recover, and he will wake up in 1d4 hours, or when he regains a hit point.
Shit. Okay, I'll get surrounded if I do that, won't I?
Or you could slice his fucking leg off, and then Eric could cast Spare the Dying.
You could do that.
Okay, I have a plan. I have a marvelous, wonderful plan. Do you see where my green arrow is pointing?
Yes.
I would like
Bearing in mind that if you leave his attack range, that will invoke an attack of opportunity.
Okay, so I have to fight this boy then.
You don't have to, but he will he will use his reaction to attack you as you leave.
Which arm is his? What's he got as a weapon?
A scimitar. Where are you going with this?
Can I slice off his scimitar arm?
You can't cut off limbs.
Oh, but legs are cool.
Because that was fluffed for the sake of.
But I thought you could target specific body parts.
That's Shadowrun.
This isn't Fallout.
And the Unexpectables. Okay. I'd like to try and do non-lethal damage. And by that I mean I'd like to try and, slice his leg off and not kill him.
You can hit him with the flat side of your sword to do non-lethal damage.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Can I...
Just do lethal damage and, I'll make sure he doesn't die.
What if I accidentally... Look, okay, this sword has split someone actually down the middle.
Bearing in mind, though, if you deal double his hit points, then you automatically kill the target.
I don't know how many hit points he's got either, and I don't really have many abilities to work with. Fireballing him is probably not going to be a wise move. Alright, I would like to... I will fucking spin around a lot. I don't know. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to raise my sword up above my head, but instead of having it so that it would slice him in half, I want to, like, smash him over the top of the head with the flat part.
Okay.
Of this giant fucking sword. You came to the wrong neighborhood, honky!
You hit.
What'd I roll?
You got... like 17 total. I forgot the number.
Okay.
Dealing 1 plus
Oh.
6
Ooh.
plus strength. 10 damage. Right, so you know that Tom and Jerry sketch where you hit someone over the head and then their entire body rattles from top to bottom?
Bong!
Did he just do that?
Yeah, he did that. and then
guy-
he collapses.
The guy sort of raises a finger and goes, that's all, folks, and falls down. I don't get another free action, do I?
Sorry?
Do I get another free action to shout some sass at the other two boys?
Go on.
See that shit? You want that to happen to you? Get the fuck out of here!
Let me see how they react to that.
Roll intimidation.
Actually, yeah, roll me intimidation.
Okay, roll me intimidation.
That's a +4. That's a 5 plus 4 to give you a 9.
Do they roll against that, or is that an auto failure?
I'm not sure actually. Probably against a character with. No, that would be a roll against, wouldn't it? Either way, they look at each other and say, "We ain't paid enough for this shit," and leave.
Hooray! I
But
defeated 3 of them in a single non-lethal strike.
But Dip is confused and invokes his attack of opportunity.
Hooray!
And hits him, clobbers him over the head and kills him.
We ain't paid enough for this shit. Didn't pay you. Bang! Jerry, fuck! Yeah, you know what? I'm not
Jerry,
paid
no!
anywhere near enough for this.
No, you killed my friend, Jerry! And he attacks. And hits.
No.
No, Dip, no.
Dealing 6 damage to Dip.
It's okay, it's Dip's turn next.
Tickles!
How much health has Dip got?
Too much.
67 total. Fuck it, I'll just show you the bar.
Jesus.
Wait a minute, that bar.
He's fine.
Grunk.
I sort of lazily...
Actually, oh sorry, hang on, then he... No, he can't back off, never mind.
Sort of lazily walk over here. And then just firebolt a mercenary.
Dealing... getting...
I crit. Jesus Christ. I like this dice.
1 plus 10, 11 damage.
I like this dice a lot.
He raises his sword to attack Dip again, and suddenly fire engulfs him, and he's blasted a mile away.
So, that combat is gonna conclude the episode.
This was a good episode. I didn't even get hurt.
I had
Yeah, this was fun.
For once, I did not actually take any damage.
Are you going to say those magic words, Finn?
No, I'm not.
What magic word?
Shit.
Yeah, you'll know the magic words when they come.
Well, I'm curious now.
You'll know when they come, and they'll feel so good.
Is it good job, son? The words I always wanted to hear from my father.
Well, that's going to do it for this exciting episode of D&D. Thank you all for watching. We're going to be doing another session after this one, but when we finish Chapter 1, we have a special surprise for everyone. I have written my own short little campaign that we're going to be doing as a chapter between Chapter 1 and 2 break, which is probably going to take 2 sessions to finish, because it's not very long.
That wasn't much of a surprise if you tell them.
I surprised them with it now. The surprise happened now, not later.
Oh, wow, that was a fun surprise.
What's the name of the guy I knocked out?
I don't know.
I want to give him a name.
Call him Mr. Roby. We don't know his name.
I'm gonna call him Bruno. Can I tie a rope around his neck and drag him around like a fucking dog? We should tie him up, actually.
His name is
Bruno.
His name is Foyt. Find out in play.
His name is Foyt. Find out and play.
It's Bruno.
Okay.
For now, we'll be calling him Bruno until he wakes up, and then we can
and then he'll tell us his real name,
and then
we'll still call him Bruno. So for every episode we gain a party member.
Actually, my name is Maxilius Destructor. No.
Theodore.
It's Bruno. I'm talking about the guy.
My name is Theodore Maxilius Bruno. Just look at him. The fuck?
It's a worse name. A name to surpass Grunk. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Like, favorite, and subscribe. And until next time, bye!